Hello guys, and welcome back to more Addicted on the Force 9's YouTube channel, the Charlton save on FM 2015. Today we're playing Watford away, and as you can see from the table, we're only 1 point behind Norwich now. Norwich, their last few league games, just have a look at them. Yeah, they've only won they've only won one league game in their past four. They've had 3 defeats, had a defeat in the FA Cup. 4 days after their replay, that's kind of a weird one. But they lost away to Millwall, they lost away to Leyton Orient, and recently they lost at home to Reading. So we've closed the gap on them. We're now only a point behind them. Let's quickly go through the games we played off screen. I think I played 4, because I wasn't sure if we were going to get a cup game before Watford. And we didn't. We do have a cup game, because we're now in the 5th round, which is I think the first time this save that we've made it past the 4th round. Because I think last season we got to the 4th round and Southampton spanked us 5-0. But we're through to the 5th round, but our next game is at Anfield. And I almost thought, as a Liverpool fan, maybe I should have done that. But, it wouldn't have been much fun for a live con, because I'm expecting us to get completely mullered by Liverpool at Anfield. They might not play their strongest side, but I still think they'll destroy us. So let's go through the games we played off screen. Our last live con, we drew away against Huddersfield. Mike Vermeil with a fabulous goal. 4 games off screen. The first one was an FA Cup 4th round. We beat Coventry 2-0. Made a few changes in this match. I dropped Vettekele for this match. Vettekele hasn't started since his performance against Huddersfield, where he was dreadful, and he hadn't scored in a while. And his average over the last 5 games was about 6.4. So I thought, you know what, you dropped. So I didn't even start Tukadian in this game. I started Simon Church. And he got his first goal of the campaign, 24th minute. And we also handed a debut to Denny Milosevic, our lone player from Standard Liège, right side of midfield we played him as, but he can play anywhere along the attacking midfield, anywhere there. He scored on his debut, only took 13 minutes on the pitch. And so there, 2-0 victory. Coventry with an injury just before half-time to their striker. We did have to finish the game with 10 men. Tarek Holmes-Dennis got sent off for a second yellow card, only in the last few minutes in the 87th minute, but their first yellow card was in the 13th minute, so yeah, we should have been a bit more careful with them, really. So that's what happened with the 2-0 win there. As I said, we drew Liverpool in the next round. Then we had 2 draws in a row. The first one was away against Bolton, and, well, we didn't deserve to... I'm not sure if we deserved the win or not. I'm unsure. Forestieri didn't have a great game, and he took a knock. Luckily, he didn't actually miss any game time from it. But he took a knock, and we had to bring on Chuli in his place. I put Chuli on the bench because I thought, Milosevic's had such a good game. Oh, well, a good sort of cameo. Not a cameo. Good debut. I thought, let's hand him a start. We did. He didn't do great, but he didn't do badly either. We went ahead, took a down with a goal. I started Tukadian for this match, didn't play Church for this one. But took it down with a goal, 9th minute in. Tukadian opened the scoring, as I said, 9th minute in. Went in half time with a slight lead. Did okay, I think, in the first half. Could have done better, though. Bolton did pull one back. Kadeem Harris, 52 minutes in. And then they went ahead. Joe Gomez with an own goal, 69th minute, which was a bit of a shame. Unfortunate for the youngster. So we'll have a quick look at the own goal just quickly. It wasn't his fault at all, it was just an unfortunate deflection. Iliev with the cross, and kind of a miscommunication, I think, between Gomez and Vermeil. Bit of an annoying one, but never mind. But we did snatch a point. Chuli ended the scoring in the game with this. 93rd minute this was, to give us a point. So... we could have come out of that with nothing, which I think would have been unfortunate. Now it was his 10th goal of the season for the Spaniard. So that's a good one. Then we drew at another 2-2 draw. This one was at home against Blackburn. So this has been annoying. Came from 2-0 down here. Tommy Rowe, 14th minute. And then Jason Lowe, 23rd minute. So 2-0 down about halfway through the first half. Going forward, awful first area with another pretty poor performance. Tukadian 6.3 as well, didn't do very well. Vettekele came off the bench about halfway through the second half, but didn't really make any impact. But again, Chuli came from the bench and scored. Sergio Areola got his second goal of the campaign as a new signing, he was, 37th minute, and then Chuli in the second half got us a point. So we came from 2-0 down here, so we did really good to come back. But we should never have been put in that position in the first place. We should never have gone 2-0 down that early. It was a dreadful first half performance, so it was a bit annoying. But again, Shirley came off the bench. And then the most recent game we played Hull away and we won 2-0. I started Shirley for this one and didn't get a goal, but our 2 goals came in the space of 5 minutes. Johnny Jackson with a beautiful free kick. I only got 2 goals so far this season. I think one was from the spot, but I'm not sure. But Johnny Jackson had an absolutely beautiful free kick here. Let's just have a quick look at it. Here it is. Lovely stuff. So, yeah. Free kick there. And then the second goal came about 5 minutes later from Fernando Forestieri. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. From Fernando Forestieri. 56th minute. Finally got a goal for him. First goal for Forestieri in a while. Still not doing very well on average. That didn't really impact the remainder of his games. And that's his first goal since the FA Cup game against Oxford. His first league goal since November. So he's finally back on the score sheet. But hopefully he can get more. Otherwise, we'll have to drop him and look at putting someone else up there. I have made one more signing. It's another loan signing, not from Standard Liège this time though. So these are the guys we signed out. I didn't make any sales, even though there were people in the market for Jordan Cousins. I did give Jordan Cousins a new contract. It was a bit of a pain to sort out because he wanted quite a lot. But I did manage to get him a new deal. Let's find Jordan Cousins quickly. Here he is. So he has signed a new deal to 2020, and he's now on 10 grand a week. He wanted a bit more than that. I think he wanted like 14 grand a week because we put him as a key player now as well because he's just starting every game pretty much. So he's now a key player. He's on 10 grand a week. So we have a few players now. Let's just have a look at our players and their contracts. So we have 4 players now which are on a 5-figure sum for a week. And I think they deserve to be honest. I'm not sure about Forestieri. He's been okay. He got a hat-trick in one game. But I want him to get a few more goals so far. I want him to get some more goals this season. I want him to get double figures before the end of the season in the league. He's on 7, so that is doable. With I don't know how many games there's left. I think we were on 29 games, so there's 17 games left. 3 goals is easy. If he can get 15, great. But I think he's almost played 30 league games, which means that we do have to pay a little bit extra. But it's only about another 150,000, I think, so it's not that bad. Anyway, this one last loan signing. Let's just go this way instead of just going backwards and backwards. Much easier. Antonio Marin from Sevilla. He's from the Sevilla C team. He's a 20-year-old. He's a fit player. He's got pace. Not so much acceleration, but he's got pace. He's got stamina, which is important stuff. Mentors are a bit hit and miss, but anticipation and concentration, good decision making, good positioning, and he's good at marking and passing as well. Crossing, not so much, but he should be good as I reckon he'll be good as like a defensive fullback sort of thing. So we'll see how he does. Hasn't played has he played in one game? He's come off the bench for one game because Vermeil did take a bit of a knock, so I took him off as a precaution. And yeah, so that's all that's happened really. So as I said, in the table, only 1 point behind leaders Norwich, and we're facing them in about a month's time. So that won't be a live com, I don't think. I don't know when our next live com will be. Probably the Sunderland match, but I'm not quite sure. I'll look at that at the end. Right, so let's continue to today's match. Every team is playing today, 7th of February. No games starting early, no games on a Friday. This is a Tuesday, and every game is being played today. Norwich are at home against bottom Oldham, so they will almost definitely win that. How far ahead of third place are we? We're only 2 ahead of Forest and 3 ahead of Burnley, but our goal difference is looking good actually. We have the joint second best goal difference in the league, and we've scored the 4th. We're 4th in terms of goals scored. Ipswich and Peterborough round out of the top 6 with 49 and 46 respectively. So we're looking good value, and I want automatic promotion this season. I don't want to just go into the playoffs. I want automatic promotion. That's what we're aiming for. Alright, let's go to a match preview then. What are they playing? They're playing a 4-4-1-1. I think we're going to stick with our 4-2-4. Now, do we keep this team or do we bring back Tukadian or Vetikale? We did well last time round, so I think we just want to have maybe I think I already pre-selected actually. But I think this is what we're going to go with. We're going to start Marion for this match. Verticale's been okay, but his last 2 or 3 or 4 games haven't been great. That rating is only high because of that goal he scored, really. Wiggins will play on the left. Fox did actually do really well, but then he sort of dropped off a bit. He had an injury. Wiggins came in and hasn't really put a foot wrong. So Wiggins is going to have to do something wrong to come out of the team, really. Centre backs, I'm going to go with Ayala and Morrison for this one. Henderson in goal, of course. Nardi, though, has actually been doing very, very well. So we'll see what happens with Paul Nardi. But yeah, he has actually been doing very well. He's been playing in our cup games. But he's facing Liverpool next. So let's see how he does there against the big boys. Cousins and Jackson in the central midfield. Bit asymmetrical. That's what I always like to do. Goodmanson, since his return from injury, hasn't impressed me. So I've gone with Harriet. Chuli out on the right. Forestieri is a false 9. And we're going to stick with Church as an advanced forward. The bench, we've got Holmes Dennis, Vermeil, Milosevic, Tukadian, Gomez, Goodmanson, and Verticale. So we'll submit that. We're going to go on with defending set pieces here because Watford have damaged us in the past with their set pieces, especially, you know, in that 6-4 game in the playoffs in our first season. So their team: Adam Bogdan, Izagir, Hoban, Ekstrand, Paredes, Pudil, Murray, Edu, Anya, Vargas. Fabio Barini is up front for them. Was that a permanent signing or is that on loan? No, that was a permanent signing. 3 million they paid for him. How much is he actually on? 39 grand a week. So not the 90 that he wanted from QPR to basically price himself out of a move. Their bench is Bond, Angela, Juan Ferran, Troy Deeney, Zielinski, Doherty, and Vared. And that's our team there. We've already gone through our team. So let's go to the team talk. Pick up where you left off. Only a couple of greens, but then we'll add more with the passionate. We have faith in you. Seems to work very well every time. So there we go. Start the match. And here we go. Watford versus Charlton. Charlton kick off. And let's see if we can... I give him Marion the 20 shirt, by the way, which is Chris Solly's old shirt. So hopefully that brings him some luck with... one of our best players by far on this save. Bit of a shame that we had to sell him because, well, West Ham met his release clause, so there was nothing we could do about that, really. And he didn't want to sign a new deal. I don't want to go on quick sub. Well, Watford, we've had a couple of shots each, but no chances at all yet, really. And Watford are pushing forward again here. Had a highlight already. And Vargas, good save, Henderson. Good save. I've got with control now because Watford were attacking us right from the off there. See if we can win the ball here. We've had possession, but we just haven't had highlights with it. Watford have had a couple of highlights now. And with half an hour played, well, more than half an hour now, it looks like we're going to go in a half-time 0-0. That is going to be a very quick half. There we go. For the fans, yep, let's see what that does. Look to gain confidence. So again, going forward, not doing very well, which is a bit frustrating at the moment. So maybe Verticale has learned his lesson from not being in the team, and maybe it's time to bring him back in a minute. Watford kick off the second half. Here's Izagir. How are Norwich doing, actually? They're against Orient, so if they're losing... They're winning 1-0. Tranquillo Barnetta with a first-minute goal. Right, 50 minutes played now. Still no goals. We haven't had a shot on target yet, and they've got a corner. Was that an own goal, Jack? Forestieri. So... Oh, God. Another own goal. What's that? Our second own goal in as many games, I think? Or no, I think it's our second in like 4. And this time it's Forestieri. That's annoying. Really annoying. We haven't had a shot on target yet. What's up with that? What's up with that? Right, let's see this own goal again. So it is a gear. I thought it was Jackson, but... He was literally just strolling towards the touchline and just let it go in. That's just annoying. On multiple levels. Right. We need to change something. This is not working well at all. Right, we'll do that. Right, Church is coming off. Right. Igor Verticale, on you come. We're also... Well, Jackson has been doing badly, but he's starting to get tired. Defending hasn't been great. Morrison and Ayala been pretty poor. I'm going to bring on Goodmanson for Harriet as well, because he's been pretty dreadful. We'll leave it at that. Double change. And then the last one will likely be Jackson coming off because he's not doing too well. 69 minutes played, but still that 1 goal behind. It's going to be either another... It's going to be a loss or another draw. We've had some... goodness me, this is awful. Again, dreadful performance. Not doing... When we always do really badly in live comms, it's really annoying. I'm cursed, I swear. That's 2-0 now. And we need to go for this now. We need to try and get something out of this. We're going to make that last change. 82 minutes played. So the time just has gone so quick. Right. Zielinski to Anya. Zielinski again is a gear. Zielinski still going. Right, we won the ball back. Forestieri now to Wiggins. This has been a dreadful performance. And we've had a couple of shots on target now. Here's Vetekele. And, well, it was a good run, but he ran it almost out of play and just couldn't get to it. But we've got a corner here. I wasn't sure if it was a free kick or not. Germanson to take the corner. And it's cleared away, but it's going to win it. No, it's going to let it go out for a throw. Okay. But time is running out now, so this is going to be another defeat. We've had more shots, but only 3 on target. We've had some chances now, but it's been awful. Cousins has somehow got an 8.1, even though we lost 2-0. Murray, his home's Dennis. A chance to get one consolation, maybe. I got a consolation goal, Chuli. 90th minute, but all too late, because that's going to be pretty much the last kick of the match. Oh no, they're making a sub now. Watford kick-off. Yeah, well, that's full time. Late consolation. Far, far too late. That was an awful performance. That was really bad. Far from pleased with that result. We're going aggressive because that was so bad. And now we're 4 points behind Norwich because how much did they win by in the end? They won 3-0 in the end, Norwich. Barnett had a first minute goal. Luckily, Nottingham Forest lost. So we still say second. Burnley lost as well. So did Ipswich. Huddersfield, Stoke and Wolves all won. So luckily we weren't the only team to lose. So, but if that happens again, we're not going to be that lucky again in terms of other results going our way. We could have dropped down to, well, probably not 4th, but we could have dropped to 3rd with that because that was so bad. Truly had a late consolation goal, 2nd minute of injury time. But that first half performance was just too bad. Cousins was man of the match, even though we lost 2-1. He's like the only player that played well. He is an excellent player. So I guess he must have really limited Watford to their chances. But the chances they did have, they took, and they scored 2 goals. Well, they scored 1, and we scored an own goal again. I thought I was doing well with them. I hadn't actually had an own goal in a while. It's usually Onyewu that scores them, and he hasn't played in quite a while. But then he is 34. Addicts made to rue missed chances. Exactly. Alright, we'll get some money from Laurie Wilson. Yeah, I slammed the team too, right. Awful. Alright. So that wasn't the best performance to take into a game at Anfield, where we're likely going to get spanked, but well, we'll see. If we can, well, I wouldn't like to beat Liverpool at Anfield, but just for this save, we could give it our darn best. Our next live commentary will, yeah, okay, our next live commentary will be the away game against Sunderland, and then after that, it's going to be Millwall again for the 6th time in this save. This time at the Valley, and then we've got the last game of the season again. No, wait, it's not the last game of the season. Where have they gone? Okay, right, I can't see the rest of the fixtures. Why can't I see the rest of the fixtures? It did this earlier, it's really annoying. Right. Why is it doing that for? There we go. Right, so then after that we've got 7 games. So I don't know what to do about that. It's going to be kind of difficult to fit 7 games in. If I play... Right, no, what I'll do, after the Millwall game, we'll do a double live com, and we'll play Fulham and Forest on the last 2 games. And then hopefully by then we'll have been promoted and we can finish the save. But, well, we'll see what happens in the next few games. It's not going to be easy. Right, so next live commentary will be at the Stadium of Light. That could be interesting. Thank you for watching, guys. Sorry, that was a yawn. thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.